It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. I uploaded the wrong intro, so I cut it short because tonight it's not just Matt and I. I'm stoked that Matt's here, but I'm not just alone with Matt. And you know what? That'd be okay too. This is really off the rails early. But tonight I am joined by a bunch of fine folks, including the Madman of Minneapolis, my good friend, the bean-hating, LaCroix-swilling son of a gun. That's right. Like I screwed up twice. Hi, Matt. Oh, look at what is La Coca-Cola? Is that a cola LaCroix? What is that?
It is, yes.
Oh, fancy! No, that was a thing.
You can only get it at co-ops.
No kidding. Well,
at least so far.
Road trip. And then coming to us from the land of a well-lit studio, we have Emilio. Hi, Emilio.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Good. Welcome. I think is this your first time on Choppin Shop?
Yes, this is my first time on Choppin Shop. So
yeah.
So I'm not officially going to be chopping and shopping so much, but I can show you some stuff I want to be working on.
You've been chopped. I'm sorry.
Well, and then spoiler alert, we got the Paint Fiend Magic Hands Tugboat himself. That's right, Corey from Cast and Cave. Hi, Corey. How are you doing? Oh, look at your
yeah, it's Christmas time, so we got to do
festivus.
Christmas odious.
Ho.
Yeah, there you go for the rest of us.
Are you going to glue little pom-poms on the top?
He's already got the little
okay.
Yeah.
He's got it at the back.
Oh my god. What if it was flocked?
Oh god.
We know somebody that would love that.
And watch him burn it. Also, real quick shout out to the COJ already chiming off in the chat. We got Fortnite, we got Stanley's Toy Channel, Josh Bear, Molotov Folktales, in case you don't know, that's our old friend. There we got Stupid Sandwich. We talk about spaceships. There we go. Toy Geekosaurus. Then scrolling on down, we got Jamie Lynn in there. We got Thor. We got Stupid Sandwich. It's gonna be a good old time. So I got a bunch of random stuff to work on and a couple things that I wanted to show because I was very excited to unbox this guy. Because I didn't know how it was going to work, but I bought a Funko Pop, you guys, and you know what? It scales. It scales really well.
You still bought a Funko Pop?
I did, but you know what? For my display purposes, it works. I stand by. I'm not a big fan of Funko Pops in general, but when it's like creatures and mutants, it's like, all right, this works.
Yeah, actually had to sculpt something.
Yeah. Like look at that. Like look at the detail on his fins.
Oh, good for them for trying for once.
Isn't that cool? A stitched up eye and the goggle. I don't know. This is
I mean,
dope.
he does, and that character already has sort of like circle polka dot eyes anyway. So
exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, cool.
There are some characters it works for. Yeah.
Well, and they said that they weren't going to release Ray Fillet until the TV show line dropped. So I'm like, well, in that case, then I'll just grab him now, and then I got all the mutants, and I don't have to be patient or anything, which is nice. Super Spike says, "You bought a Funko, you nerd." Has bought one himself.
Dun, dun, dun.
I can smell Corey's workbench. So much odious, so skunky.
What is odious? Oh my god, skunky.
I believe he was implying. Never mind.
They smell like. They smell like acrylic paint. That's what they smell like.
Frobofet says, Ray. I do have to take this figure apart. I am going to be modding my Luke Cage tonight. So I'm going to work on the abs, or not the ab, but the hip swivel to give it a little bit more range. And I'm going to paint those. Does he not
have hip swivels?
Not hip swivel, sorry, like the lower torso.
Yeah, the lower torso.
He can bend that.
Oh, the ab. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that up. Yeah.
Because they had to put the shirt on it, but it's interesting. Like, I think wasn't the other one the Toy Biz one that actually had like a little joint in the center.
Well, yeah. It was built into the skull.
Yeah.
So there wasn't too much to it.
Which probably means we're going to see right that. There. Oh, there you go. That looks good.
I was gonna say I have him on my shelf still. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna probably pop the head off of this one to give it to the new one as a swappable head. But this, I mean, I don't know, those hips are real bad.
yeah, they are.
Hmm.
Who's got big balls?
He's got his
had big balls.
I mean-
Socket joints with his slapping hand.
Well, with his weird swollen.
Yeah, he's got the gout.
But at least he can do that.
Hooray!
He could point.
I always thoroughly enjoyed that figure because I remember getting that figure and my buddy being like, he can't make a fist. I'm like, he doesn't need to. He goes, why? And I would just have his arm out right and just go, what happened to like any figure that was nearby.
He's got a slapping hand.
Like, just slap the shit out of people.
Well, his other hand is a fist. So
Yeah.
Is it one of those like those because all the Toy Biz ones all had like articulated hands? Is that like an openable fist?
no, it's not on that figure.
Yeah, that was weird. He has like one hand that has these weird fingers that just do this.
Yeah, he could go, look,
And then fist.
I can punch you. Shaggy says we got a Bigfoot choir going on Corey's screen.
Yeah.
I like the insinuation that all the severed heads can sing.
They all sound like Carrie and the Hendersons.
Alrighty. I should be able to.
Ms. Rogue.
Yeah, I got to do Rogue as well. This is what happens whenever you're managing stuff for the site and stuff for the Wade.
The Wade.
The Wade.
What the Wade?
The Wade.
This is also one of those weird things where I'm like, man, I didn't expect to have to heat this up to like basically disassemble the whole damn figure to get the shirt off. But... Also, not wanting to put too much on the. Oh man, this.
I gotta say, I feel like The Wade is Elmer Fudd's favorite Indonesian action film.
Anyway.
Hard to say, Stupid Sandwich. I don't know. I hope they don't go with a similar setup for Iron Fist.
What, like to do? Oh, in other words, a plastic thing on top of his chest?
Yeah, I don't. I hope they don't go that route. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't think it's necessary to get the, for a classic Iron Fist to get his look to do something like that, but I don't know. I feel like they were just trying something with Luke, and it sort of succeeded.
It's probably also a cost-cutting measure. They're able to budget that torso a little easier than something with butterfly joints and ab crunch and everything.
Because it is that figure is 100% sculpt.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the weird gap that leaves, though.
Well, sure.
Yeah, because he's got to have the space for the thing. I mean, that's a nicely sculpted chest.
It is. It was just the thing of like, holy shit.
Toy de jour I got in. This is from Hasbro Pulse, so it's all Walmart exclusives.
What is?
All the classified stuff I've got here.
Oh.
Anything good?
I've got Crimson Alley Vipers. I've got Shooter. I've got some Mole Rats.
Hell yeah.
I got Low Light from BBTS a month or so ago. I haven't seen any of the new wave in stores.
Oh, some of the Night Force characters.
Well, I definitely haven't seen any of that. No, but even like the wave with Grunt. I know a lot of people found Grunt locally, but I never saw one.
Oh yeah, I have Grunt.
Yeah, I got one from BBTS, but I haven't seen one in stores.
Yeah, just seeing them in the wild.
I was hoping to grab one there. The price was wrong, but
It's funny. Like out of all the newer figures, for some reason, I really like Grunt. Like he's probably my favorite classified. He's just supposed to be the Gennaro guy.
Did it?
I don't know.
Want him though. Like
Yeah,
he is the generic guy. He can be whatever the hell you want
him to be. Be what you want to be. There you go. Yeah, it's a fun. He's got like that little iPad that pops out of his chest, and he's got the classic Joe gun.
Yep.
I was actually, I think yesterday, or was it the day before? Dave had his Lord Deathman, so I was inspired to get one. But at that stream, he was like, I was like, hey, try putting that head on that skull putty. So
yeah.
And it won't come off.
Now it won't come off. So that got me thinking.
Boom.
I mean, that looks awesome. So that got me thinking. So if that is using the most of the Power Rangers use the same bodies, right?
Yes.
So if you could pretty much replace his feet, I mean his ankle, like his boots, and you can place his arms, and you can literally have an articulated Lord Deathman. With gloves and everything. Yeah. So that's what I've already got some fodder coming in there, but one like you could possibly use Andros to do it with if you have. He's pretty cheap online.
He's. I mean, it depends on whether you want the white boots and gloves, I guess. But...
Well, yeah. See, that's what I did. Well, I found a cheap cheap fodder of one of the Power Rangers in space figures, the Black Ranger specifically. And you just pull the pins out and put give him white boots and gloves. Yeah. And then from Mr. Corey, I got these. This is hard to see, but it's actually he had a couple of these really cool like rubbery belts on his feet. So
yeah, nice.
I'm gonna paint that up white, and so it's gonna be all. He did it in a really nice like silver, kind of like a silvery looking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's powder coated.
Yeah. So
I have one of those sitting here, and now I'm fucking debating about ordering a friggin' Power Ranger toy. Damn it.
Yeah. Oh, you get if you go for it, you go with the Black Ranger because he'll have the black that'll match the putty. Yeah, because the putty he has his elbows down. He's got one of those he's got removable arms, so. So you can, but the thing about it is it doesn't work with any of the Power Ranger stuff. You just pull them off at the elbow joint and then just swap them. Good old pins, gotta love them.
Yeah.
Nice, same as they ever were.
Yes, same as they ever were. And then the other thing, this is the bigger project that I'm working on right now. So
yeah, buddy.
So
yeah, this is ridiculous.
So it's what it is. So it's literally just David Arbor Hellboy, but I he doesn't have the right color jacket and all that stuff. So I found like a what is it? I found they have like a repro of the Ron Perlman Hellboy. He comes with the jacket, he comes with the Samaritan, he comes with all the cool stuff. So I just literally put him on him, and it all seems to work out pretty good. And then I got this really cool head. You can see. From this guy Tony May on Instagram. Yep. Really good. I mean, really cool stuff. I mean, what he was doing was he was offering like painting them like limited runs, but I totally missed out on any of that. So, but I can do the paint job. But the part of it that I'm a little apprehensive, just matching reds is going to be an interesting one.
It's a trick for sure.
I used to have this really good red that I used for a while. It was like a kind of a dull, like a brownish red that I used for a lot of stuff. But it was the paint like turned into like a plastic ball inside of the of the thing.
Like that sounds about right. I had a few of those where I was like, man, this is the perfect color. This is amazing. Oh, it is a ball of rubber now. Damn it.
I was able to salvage one of my paints that happened to, thanks to a trick from Collector Express. And Yeah, it was. What it was is you just pretty much take that paint thinner, the Winsor Newton paint thinner, you toss it in a bottle, and it seems to loosen it up pretty good.
Oh wow!
So
I gooped it up real good.
Yeah, was able
now,
to salvage.
Was that a solvent? Was that a solvent-based acrylic, or was that water-based?
It's a water-based one.
Oh wow! And it just melts it back.
It just melted it right back.
So. Huh? Mixie says, "Corey, you're painting Dave's beanie too dark a shade of pink."
We'll be right back.
I don't have that great a beard.
I also I'm in. What is that? I did get the new Spider-Man, blueback Spider-Man.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I like that body a lot.
Yeah, that's a nice one. That's pretty. That's a really solid one.
How are the wings on that one?
They still pop off pretty easy. I'm wondering why nobody's has figured out how to. I guess you can't do it, but like if they had some sort of way to do fabric-y ones, but he'd need something to anchor it to his back, wouldn't he?
Yeah, they probably end up looking like banshees. Wing things.
Oh yeah, those big old tabs it's got on it. Yeah.
God.
Woof. The shitty thing is when I saw those the banshee like cloak, I'm just like, wait a second. I was just like, come on, you guys know how to do this shit. Like,
well, no, they don't. Toy Biz did.
I've seen them do fabric goods though.
Yeah, they've done plenty of storm capes.
That's true.
They make them out of like a plastic though, right? Like
it's a printable fabric.
Plastic, yeah. The other thing I got pretty recent. I mean, I got a big old thing from a pile of loot, and I also picked up. I'm not sure how many anime fans are out there, but I got Kamina from Gurren Lagann. So it's pretty cool.
Who is that? A statue or a figure?
Oh no, it's a figure. He's got his cape is actually a fabric cape, but it's like a harder fabric. It's weird.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is that Buzzmod?
It's Aniplex, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. It's a Buzzmod. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I've
always wanted to see how do they feel in hand.
To be honest, they feel like somewhere in between like a figure arts and a Yamaguchi figure.
Oh, cool.
So, Mixie, Dave is referring. He's using the old Toy Biz Generation X Banshee cape on his Banshee.
Oh no, even because I got the team member one with the tabs, like the custom one. I used the old ones with the friggin' hoops. Like I was just like,
yeah.
But this also just makes it look like friggin' Luke has the most rancid armpits.
That yellow looks pretty close.
It's real close. Basically I just want it close enough that it's gonna take away the why's he got chocolate stains underneath his armpits? Like
because
that shit got old, man. I was like, it didn't bug me at first. Then everybody's like, "Oh, did you fix the armpit problem?" I'm like, "What armpit problem are you talking about?" I'm like,
"Oh."
Yeah, and then it just was there forever in my brain to piss me off. Damn it!
So, do you guys have like a specific paint that you like to use for sort of rubbery materials like these? Because I've had like some weird painty things happen, like where all the paint would like crumble right off.
I mean, my paint is always
depending on how much play that it's got. Like if you put it on the figure and mount it, then paint it, you should be all right.
Yeah.
But if it was something like if you needed it to come off the figure, maybe getting a little bit of liquid latex and blending that in with your acrylic.
Okay.
I've also found certain sealers, specifically the Mr. Hobby sealers, do a really nice job of helping protect it, which is nice.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, I had like it was like a pair of boots that like rubbery boots set for like a 1/6 figure, and
Yeah.
like I would did it all up, painted it all up, and then the minute it sort of bent, it all started to crumble right
Oh,
off, and I had to repaint it
no.
all over again.
Oh,
All right.
Man, I haven't used liquid latex in a long time.
Not
Guess I
since
better go
you've
to the
been using
Halloween.
that,
Guess you gotta go to the
yeah.
Halloween store, right?
there you go.
You missed the clearance sale though, Emilio.
Damn it!
That was always like, I remember when I was doing monster makeup more regularly, and it was that funny thing of, oh god damn it. Sorry. I got close. It's just I missed like a little bit of the back area.
Yeah.
Oh, at least you just jam it in there. You know.
Yeah, get up in
He
there
just
with
put
it.
he just put the
Deep
shirt
fried
down,
rice.
so he's got to pull it all off again.
Okay. No, the shirt's on the ground.
Got this NECA Dracula set, so now I have
nice.
Oh, cool.
a toy armadillo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All the
Oh.
random things that Dracula had down in his crypt. Oh yeah, there you go. I have
Awesome.
the possum and the armadillo.
That man, I need to get one of those.
That's dope.
There's this
That's
giant
cool.
spider.
And then, yeah, this is the Jerusalem cricket. He's got a little coffin of his own, I guess. All that. I've been like,
Oh,
okay,
they
I
didn't-
guess I'm just gonna grab
they
these.
didn't-
I also have the.
They didn't put anything on the inside to make it look all fancy, like a real coffin.
No, it's just plain.
It's just plain.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean it's
awesome.
it's textured and painted and all that, but yeah, it's pretty plain.
Mhm.
Huh.
It's better than the foam, like the chunky foam sheets that like the ringside
Yeah.
like coffins have.
Oh yeah.
Those were fucking rough.
Yes, I also got the Frankenstein.
Oh, cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm a little annoyed that it doesn't like pivot, but it doesn't look like it should anyway. I don't know.
The thing about it is that it actually, well, yeah, it looks like it should pivot, but yeah, I don't think it ever does pivot in the movie. They just
No, I
pull
don't
it
think
up.
so either. It's
Raise it
got all
straight
this
up.
stuff on it. I don't know what for, but yeah, I mean,
yeah, they just pull it up, and then
Standard
he gets electrocuted, and he comes back down,
yeah.
As you do.
as you do. Does it have does it have the covered up version of his head too?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
It'll focus. It's too.
Now they only need to do is make a Dr. Frankenstein.
Right. I don't know if they will though.
I mean, it seems like they're sort of sticking to monsters. I mean, granted, who is the monster?
Ooh. Man, I posted up like it was kind of a fun fill, like one of those stupid memes where it's like the the reality is realizing Dr. Frankenstein was the real monster after all, and someone was like, actually, and I was like, oh fuck off, dude. This was like a philosophical thing, not like yeah, I get it. The other dude sewn together and brought back to life. I get it. I get it. Like, you do not need to explain to me the mechanics.
I thought it was about the friends we made along the way.
Literally.
Hey, Mixie.
And it just shows the angry villagers with their pitchforks.
You know who the real monster is in Frankenstein? Dr. Frankenstein's dad. That dude literally chews every bit of scenery he should. He's like, this is not my boy. I'm like, what are you doing here, buddy? At the end of the
That's
movie
me when I'm trying to make new friends.
I know. No.
The movie doesn't even end off with like a hero shot of Dr. Frankenstein. It's like they're like bringing like his like some like some wine to him, and then the father just comes in and is like, oh, he doesn't need that.
It's awesome.
But I don't know who chews more scenery, that father or the guy who plays Dr. Pretorius in the second film.
He's amazing.
That guy.
Praetorius is like Okay, so Bride of Frankenstein is kind of like a perfect sequel.
Yes.
Because it introduces all kinds of crazy new things.
Yes.
But it's still a Frankenstein film. And then after that film, everything goes back to just kind of boring routine.
Mm-hmm.
I love Bride. That's such a wonderful film.
Oh, yeah. It sort of adds in all the additional, like, the stuff that they skipped out in the book, you know, like with the old man and, you know, a little bit of...
Oh, yeah.
All right. I enlarged his stanky yellow pits.
He's got a vest underneath his open shirt.
Pretty much. I'm trying to remember the proper term for that, where it's like a really tiny vest.
Oh yeah, like Aladdin wears. I have no idea what that's called.
Probably a small vest.
A midriff vest.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's got some other name.
Hey JJ, how's it going? Wait, Mixie says Dave
music.
is the monster. Real people aren't naturally 7.5 feet. I'm not 7.5 feet tall. Although I will say fire is bad.
I mean, Dave is pretty damn tall. Like, I'm only 6'2". I was like, wow, all right.
I mean, Dave, you do like fire.
He's like, bad.
Fire bad.
He's got a very fancy fire pit. So
Yes.
Ooh.
It's a solo stove. I can move it around.
that thing's wild. It almost works too well.
I love that thing, man.
Oh, yeah.
We had that out on the driveway for Halloween, so mine could stay warm, and it was great. Like at the end of the night, it was like, oh, we should bring that thing in. Oh, well, we got to let it cool down, and you know, there was still like part of a log in it. And I was like, oh, I'll give it like an hour or so, and I went out about 10 minutes later because I had forgotten something, and I'm like, oh, the log is ash. So I was like, well, shit.
Damn.
Yeah, it just burns super quick.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
Do you use those like weird, like, I don't know, those like, composite logs that people tend to use for those, or you just use
No, I use the
things.
I use the chunks of the trees that we had to take down because they were dead. Oh, Panther says a bolero. Okay. What up, D Blake Makes? How's it going? How's it going?
A bolero. I thought that was a type of tie.
I thought that too, but
a
you know,
bolero, yeah, like a
Bolero?
A
That's
bolero.
a gas station. That's a gas station. That's where I get my gas at Bolero, huh?
That's such a satisfying sound. Like,
It's. I mean.
oh shit! DJ Matt in the house, dropping
I'm
the
a bit.
beat.
I'm a bit annoyed. I have heard of a bolero jacket. Yes, that's. Is there a bolero vest?
I guess.
I saw it doesn't seem to be working very well. Which is
Well,
annoying.
boleros have sleeves,
Uh-oh.
though, says Jamie Lynn.
So yeah, that's Trunks' jacket from Dragon Ball Z, right? He's got the midriff jacket.
Dude,
It's that
okay, so
90s pop music jacket.
beautiful. Shaggy says, I get my gas from Taco Bell. Nice. Well played, sir. Well played.
I did go to Taco John's yesterday. It was tasty.
Did you get a oh god, what's it called? Like a pound to pass or whatever?
Oh,
Wow.
what?
No,
I don't think you can ask for that.
What?
That's
Yeah.
what it's called.
It's a 6-pack and a pound.
Yeah, that one. I couldn't, man, I don't go to Taco John's. Like, there's not a whole lot.
They call it a 6-pack and a pound?
They
Six-pack
do.
and a pound.
You get 6 tacos and a pound of potato olays.
You go
Or as my wife
asking for
calls
that,
it,
you get
potato
slapped.
olies. They don't call Taco Bell tacos in Mexico. No shit.
They call it closed. Because them shits don't last there.
Well, yeah. How could you have that? I mean, it's like you have the real thing over there. Why would you have this Americanized version?
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty
Sometimes that's what you
racist.
want. I know,
What?
I get actual like Mexican style tacos, and sometimes I want Taco Bell or Taco John's. The fresh taste of West
True.
Mass.
Sometimes you need to evacuate everything in your body. I mean, that's a good way to
Right.
do it.
Well-
So Taco Bell.
Taco John's. I've never had this. I don't think I ever will. I noticed that they have this for the holidays, and it's the Apple Grande.
What the fuck is an Apple Grande?
I mean, look it up, but it's like a tortilla with chunks of apple on it and cinnamon, and it's like an apple pie kind of, but in like tortilla form, and it has cheese on it.
It definitely sounds like a dessert.
Yeah,
why is there cheese on it?
I guess some people do apple pies with cheese.
All right, I believe you.
Huh.
Anyway, yes, Apple Grande.
There we go. There's the armpits is fixed.
Nice.
I don't know if I saw it. It's just worn out here.
I'm enjoying it. Don't worry. Mitch says sometimes you just want trash, which is why I show up when Corey is here.
Oh,
hey.
what? Whoa.
Hey, all of that because I take a jab at Taco Bell. Wow,
Oh man!
Like Corey, what did you do to piss off Mitch?
God, Mitch. I figured you'd be in a happier place in Colorado.
I
You
need
need
some
to
White
go
Castle.
back to Florida with that attitude.
Shit. Angry Mitch is angry. Oh, Molotov Folktale says Toys R Us at the MOA. Yeah, apparently there's going to be a Toys R Us at the Mall of America coming soon.
Is it replacing that other toy store that was there?
How big is it going to be?
There's just like I'll see if I can grab the image. It
seems decently sized, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be. So,
but I can't
whether or not it actually is.
It's at the Mall of America though, and mall toy stores are always overpriced.
Yeah, and add Toys R Us into that equation, and it's like shit.
Yep.
I mean, they had I think in New Jersey, in a mall in New Jersey, they had like a what I would call a medium-sized Toys R Us in there, but I don't know anything of what the deal with that one was. I've never been to it.
Yeah, it beats me. I don't know. Anytime I ever went to Toys R Us, it was always like you get excited because it's Toys R Us, then you walk around Toys R Us, and you're like, I need to leave here. They don't have anything.
Well, I used to get a ton at Toys R Us.
Really?
Yeah.
The one that whenever I lived in Houston, the one I would go to was depressing. It got hit. Anytime they have new stuff, it got hit immediately.
Nearly melted my crotch. There we go. Dave, does Mall of America still have the underwater aquarium? It does, Panther. Underwater adventure.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone to that once, and it just smelled so terrible. I never went back.
Weird.
Like it was bad. Like, and I don't know if it was just an off day.
It's a series of tubes underground, so maybe it was the people you were in there with.
But it just smelled like chlorine and fish food, which is appropriate for what is surrounding you, but at the same time, not what you want to smell when you are surrounded by sharks and shit. Nixie says Corey's number one thing from Toys R Us: disappointment.
That's it. That was it.
I mean, for me, it wasn't one that was incredibly close. So, when I did get to go there, like, oh yeah, I got to see some stuff, and then I was like, didn't really want anything. I think the more when I moved down to Pennsylvania, I visited more Toys R Us's that I had ever visited since I was little. And that was about that.
Yeah, he's ready to party.
So okay, so you just did the underarms. You're not doing his swivel, or did you?
No, I was gonna do that. I couldn't get the damn ball joint to pop out.
Oh, okay.
So, what up, Darth? Gentlemen, good to see you. You're still at Mr. Wonder. I've been subscribed for 2 years now. Thank you. I appreciate you, Darth. We're on our way to 2K, and I'm pretty stoked for that. The crazy thing is, it's like you got what did you're muted, Emilio. I can't hear you.
I said I'm trying to point in your direction, but I can't.
Oh.
Right?
I
Is
was
that
like,
is that
"What's
working?
happening?"
You are.
Yeah. There we go.
Hello. I was like, what's happening?
It didn't work.
I said, "What's happening?" My wife in the other room goes, "What's happening, Richard?" Quinn Comics, Dave Wonder, greetings, Dave. How are you and the gang doing tonight? I'm good. I'm great.
Yeah,
We've all been watching since Dave was still with Robo and went by Veeps. Oh, shut up, Mixie.
Oh.
Damn it. Now I want to take apart the other Luke Cage to swap that head.
Oh, it's like you bought 2 of those?
No,
You'll have to Dremel it out.
I know, and
You're gonna have to really cut them apart.
Dude, so I was fixing what figure was I fixing? I was fixing a figure over the weekend, and like my favorite ball bit for hollowing out heads and shit just sheared off in the head. I was like, oh,
time to get a new one.
I was like, damn. I just haven't made it out.
Yeah.
Or I guess it would have been. Oh god, that was yesterday. Ryan Thomas, what up? Hope everyone is doing good. Likewise, my friend. Likewise. How did you get the shirt off in the first place? I made a really tiny cut down at the bottom.
Oh.
Because that sucker was. The thing was, it was practically ripping when I was moving it, and I was like, I don't want to fucking shred this thing.
I was gonna say, I think you could probably boil that and like torso.
I thought about it, but yeah, I don't know. I do really like this figure. That the armpit thing just bothered me.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
It bothered me. It bothered me something feels. Oh shit! Will that work? Oh my god, that might work perfectly.
Matt, I just see you smashing him. It's like,
haha! New secret operative, Bean Tiger.
He's the beanbag.
Speaking of Taco Bell.
Yeah. Been there, done that. Okay, I'm stopping. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I gotta make a custom for Bean.
Matt. I always say that the reason why Optimus Prime died is because that character was gone. He was one of the ones that was killed in Transformers the movie.
Bean?
No,
yes. Ratchet.
Ratchet.
Oh, I was like, damn.
Yeah. Ratchet was one of the ones that died really badly, where he gets shot in the chest and all that fire comes out of his mouth.
Ratchet
given
the
casting in Transformers the movie, it wouldn't have surprised me if Rowan Atkinson was somehow part of it. But no, for whatever reason with this figure probably cost. He's got out of stock. He's got this whole front piece is solid, so the whole thing flips up, and I just was sawing it to split it up. So.
Oh yeah.
Man, okay, so I have. Okay, are any of you guys Beatles fans?
Not
I can dig the Beatles. I can dig them. Yeah.
A few okay songs.
So they're the last, last Beatles song dropped the other day, right?
Oh,
what does that mean?
What?
What, the last Beatles song?
So the basically
they used like it was a demo track from the 60s or something.
Yoko Ono had a tape of Lennon singing a song that she found in like the 90s when they did Free as a Bird for the anthology project, but they couldn't get John's vocals away because he was playing the piano at the same time. But Peter Jackson and his crew, when they did the special for Disney or for Disney Plus, they were able to basically create technology to separate all the tracks.
They used AI.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and so they did that to separate the voice, and then they had stuff that George Harrison played in the 90s along with it, and then Paul and Ringo finished it off and replayed some of those tracks and added like a slide guitar solo that sounded very much like something George would do and such to like make it a Beatles song. So it was the last Beatles song. It's called Better Now.
Interesting.
It's pretty fucking cool. Like it I don't know. It stuck in my head. I've been streaming it. Like, oh, this is cool. But yeah, sorry, weird segue, I guess.
Was it what era of Beatles is it like Matt?
It's I mean it's that weird thing of it definitely sounds like End Run Beatles. But like it definitely has. If you listen to Paul McCartney's last album that he released, the Station of Nowhere, something like that. It kind of has that vibe to it a little bit, but I don't know. It's a really good track. I enjoyed it, and then they released it with 2 other demo versions of 2 other tracks. I mean, I'm blanking on what they are, but yeah.
It's interesting stuff. I guess time heals all wounds, especially when it comes to Yoko Ono, right?
Yeah.
Man, that clip of John Lennon and Yoko Ono playing with Chuck Berry, and Yoko starts singing, and Chuck Berry looks over like somebody just chopped the head off of a chicken or something. He just has no clue what's going on. It's the funniest goddamn video. It's amazing. They're playing like Johnny B. Good or something, and she just starts wailing in the middle of the song.
Oh, as you do.
It's wonderful.
So let me ask your guys' opinion on this. So the tarantula, right? The Spider-Man supervillain.
Sure.
Yes.
So blue mask or black?
I guess I've always thought of it as black, but I don't mind the blue.
See, and I always thought it was blue with like kind of like Captain America's like core shadow.
I mean, that's that Eternal Comics sort of thing. Is what color is our North Star and Aurora supposed to be?
Yeah.
They're white people, right?
No.
Well, Canadians.
Oh, well, that's like beyond. That's a certain level of like transparency, I think, at that point. Dave's about to lose Canadian fans.
Or yeah.
What? No, I was just laying this out. Jamie Lynn, I did see that movie yesterday. The movie yesterday. It was really good.
People also there's always that argument over like
what movie did you watch yesterday?
What color is
exactly?
Third base.
Dave Wonder, I love the Beatles, have their whole catalog. Hell yeah. Mixie says, how many $20 mousers you buy at BBTS, Dave? I was really tempted.
There's quite a bit of things that out. Yeah.
Because it was like $20 mousers and I think it was $25 foot soldiers. I'm like, shit. Like, you found my weakness, army builders.
Yeah, I was looking at a couple of things that had been sort of like, I don't need it, but I'm like, but for 50% off,
right?
Oh, what a pains. Oh, excuse me.
But I might be getting a PlayStation 5 this week, so
nice.
Maybe I'll wait on it.
I am hoping this sale of a chunk of my collection goes through rather soon, because I really want to play Spider-Man 2, but I gotta wait till that happens, because that's a hefty chunk of change to drop.
Yeah, there's a new they're releasing like a new the slim one.
Yeah.
So
I saw that, I'm like, hell yeah, and then I'm like,
you don't no longer have to rent an apartment for your PlayStation 5.
Yeah, you don't need to clear a whole cabinet out for it.
It's not too bad. I had to put behind the It's not big, but the slim
Yeah.
one, if you want it to have a disk drive, you got to make it that big anyway.
Oh man.
Oh, there's no disk drive on the Slim?
Oh no, there is.
Not out of the box. It's an add-on.
No, it is. It's in there. It's on
No.
there. Like there's two versions. There's a digital one, and then the one with the disc.
Yeah, but
So-
the disk drive has a big bulge on it.
Yeah, it has a bulge on it.
Hey.
But it's really easy. I saw a couple of teardowns. It looks really easy to pull apart when you want to put it back. If you buy the digital edition and you want to put buy the disc drive later, though, I think what they said is that the discless version is more expensive, but the disc version is the same price. It's weird.
It's true. This
See,
man
I wouldn't
has no
want to.
disc.
I
Sorry.
wouldn't want a discless console. I want people to stare at that bulge. I want them to know.
I'm just too digital or physical media.
Is that a disc drive you got in your pocket?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
This is the new PlayStation with the one with the bulge.
Corey, whenever I do like a round line or something when I'm painting on a head now, I always think you were on here one time, and I just remember you going, "Damn circles!" And every single time I paint one, I think of you shouting "damn circles" in my head, and it just makes me happy
Circle?
because it's like I don't think at that point I had heard anybody curse out a shape, and
Huh.
like,
I don't even remember.
wait for some Black Friday deals. Yeah, like I said, I'm hoping. Actually, so I wanted to have a little differentiation between the other tarantula head and this one, so I kind of painted the eyes a little bit to have that
Yeah, that was cool.
look to it.
Nice.
You should have a Captain Universe head coming your way.
Yeah. Thank you, by the way, and thank you for Nit for not wanting it. I'm grateful.
I bought the
Change my
Captain.
mind.
I bought the Captain Universe. Bought the figure for just for fodder uses, just because he had white marks on him. But then I was like, no. I mean, it's still a cool figure. I don't have the heart to take him apart.
Right.
The oh man, now my brain just went to mush. Never mind. Come back. It'll come back around. It'll come back around.
Yeah, it happens.
Man, this weekend someone came around and I was doing sketch cards and stuff for folks, and he goes, "Hey, I want you to draw the most obscure Spider-Man villain you can think of." And I go, "Oh, buddy, this could go so many ways now." I'm like, "How obscure you want to go?"
So
And
you drew Stanley?
he's like, "No, like let's, someone that's, like I'm gonna have this in a card book, so maybe something that someone would recognize." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Do you know who Willow the
Wait a
Wisp is?" And he goes, "No, what's he look like?" And I'm like, "Fabio with a green jumpsuit and Spooge as a logo." And he goes, "I like it." So I drew Willow the Wisp.
I had something somewhat, like you get those things too where they give you like a whole comic page and then you draw like in one of the squares.
Yeah.
So for this one guy, he had like a whole theme of like Spider-Man villains. So obviously everybody, obviously all the big guys took the really cool like characters, Venom and Carnage and all that stuff. And I said, you know what I'm doing? Fancy Dan from the Enforcers.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Fancy Dan. He didn't know who Fancy Dan was. I'm like, oh man, Fancy Dan.
That's what this is going to become. That's why I bought this figure.
Yes.
Wait, who? Wait, which?
The Mads Mikkelsen figure.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just because he's got a suit and he's kind of short, so
Yep.
I'll probably make him shorter. I've had parts for an ox forever, and Montana won't be too bad, but
Yep.
I love the Enforcers.
The Enforcers are fun.
I got to do a big man custom too.
Dude, just wait for that friggin' tombstone.
Yeah, that's. I'm hoping they'll do one out of him, but though he's got like the cinched-in waist on his coat, which isn't quite what I would be wanting to go for.
Wouldn't it be the rose that would be sort of somewhat similar? Like his suit would be similar to
Yeah, it's a similar thing, but he's not big enough, you know.
Yeah, no, he's not big enough.
So yeah, I've got some options. It's just I haven't put the time in, and I'd have to paint the whole damn thing green. So it's like, man, you pain in the ass.
What would you use for doesn't the big man have like a mask? What would you use for that?
I'd probably just try and find like a wrestling figurehead that looked kind of weird. And then, you know, he's got like just the cloth hood on the back with the mask in front of it. So something like that. Where is
Dave, can you draw Scryer? Hey, there's nothing wrong with Scryer.
we got more Judas Traveler
Dude,
on Unlimited today.
Oh, goddamn right. So, okay, the other day, I was having this conversation at Twin Cities, and someone brought up Judas Traveler, and I said, "Oh yeah, no, like so this is what I would do to bring him back." And he's like, "You've fucking thought about this?" And I go, "Yeah, I have. Like, just bear with me." And he yeah. I don't know if I weirded the dude out or what, but he didn't come back to the table for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, maybe because your plan to bring Judas Traveler back involved, you know, a lot of steamy scenes, but
Only steamed hams.
Well, he's been kicking around over in the X titles lately, actually. A little bit.
Which is wild, by the way.
Oh, he's a mutant.
I know. It's still neat. Like
well, no,
again,
I'm glad that I want to say it was Steve Orlando who did that. He loves his weird 90s stuff.
Right? Toy George says, you see the video Goose from Captain Marvel on the Sphere in Vegas, 10 out of 10, best advertising ever. Yeah, actually, after this stream, I have to color a Marvel's print for the opening of that movie on Friday, right before the marathon stream.
Gasp!
I make poor choices. Do.
Well, did you draw this one?
Nope.
Okay, well, so it's not all your fault.
So this is stock tarantula figure, right?
Yep.
Sure.
Mask.
Uh-oh. Da-na-na-na.
Hell yeah. Okay. This wins.
Yeah, I think that's a winner right there.
I love the ability that you can just have him be like, the fuck you say?
I was tempted to get another tarantula when they were cheap, just to do like, because he showed up in the later 80s, like the second tarantula, I think.
Yep. Well, so there was also Black Tarantula. Which
this is tarantula, because there was a while there, and I wanted, because he was a Jerry Conway character.
Yeah. And
Jerry introduced him and killed him off, and then when Jerry came back on the books, he was doing Spectacular in the late 80s, 90s, whatever, and brought him back and kind of had the second scorpion, because the first one turned into a giant, or the second tarantula, because the first tarantula turned into a giant tarantula and exploded.
As you do.
As you do. And brought him back, and he was kind of like the Captain America of his home country, Delvadia. But it was also like a narco state. So yeah, you got a bit. He like showed up in Punisher and the Euro hit storyline, and there was some stuff where the government forced John Walker to team up with him. It was good stuff.
Sounds like a winner.
But in the Punisher run that he showed up in, where he was also not a hero, but acting in an official capacity, he had like his normal tarantula uniform, but also added on just like some, pouches and guns and stuff. It's like, I could do that.
I'm trying to see if I have any. Like, I want like some splayed hands for him. And of course, I'm just striking out. Have my multicolored hand jar.
Yeah, does he? He's not using like a weird like off black color, right? He's kind of like he's just pure black.
It's just black.
Yeah.
It's solid black. Honestly, I would grab some from one of my symbiote Spider-Mans if.
I mean,
you
probably have 1,000 splayed out splayed out hand symbiote hands.
Yeah, but I have them on the 2 figures that I have.
Oh, yeah.
I always thought that was like the cool way of displaying that figure, because I always like him. I don't know. I always like the fact that he doesn't have to look like he's going to punch anybody. He just has to look like he's going, go get you, like, because he's psycho at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Has there ever been a fig of chance? No, except for the one that is in Matt's basement.
Well, and I also have to redo it because the gold did not work out very well on that one over time, and I wasn't happy with it anyway. So,
well, then not the one that's in Matt's basement.
I've got parts of a chance, but
Fudge.
I'm surprised they haven't done chance just because it's an easy, parts reuse for most of it.
Yeah.
There are only so many figures that can go on clearance, though.
But then again, I also thought we'd already have seen Werewolf by Night and Vermin because they already have all the parts for that.
Yes, they do. They literally could use make Werewolf by Night using Vermin and
or Jackal.
Or the Jackal. Yeah.
Well, they could make Vermin just as easy.
Yep, they can make Vermin too.
Vermin, and
though I would
share 95%.
Though I would want them to resculpt the chest from Jackal, because like his chest is so like flat.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks cool from the front, but just when you look at it from the side, you're like, oh, he's got like a flat chest.
Well, I wouldn't remind if they did, they went back at that either. More tooling in the library is always.
I still don't understand why they haven't like done a what is it? I don't know why they didn't do a Werewolf by Night anyway, since that movie came out. That little short movie they did
actually well received.
Yeah, and it did so well. They put it out twice, once in black and white, and like this year it was in Technicolor. They put it in the Technicolor palette,
which I thought was actually really cool. I'm just throwing it out there. I liked it when it was black and white, but when they threw it up in Technicolor, I was like, this kind of rules.
I mean, and all the blood was all red too, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, anything with blood was red. There we go. Throw on some pseudo splayed hands, makes it look a little chiller.
And no, they have not made Solo either.
No.
He'd probably be a deluxe figure with all the pouches and
I do not expect
bullets he's got.
Hey, I do not expect to see a Solo figure.
You know what a real deluxe figure looks like?
Do you feel like a champion? Do you worry that you don't look like a champion? Try Enhancement Talent clothing and gear. At our state-of-the-art facility, you'll find wall art. Not one, not two, but a spectacular 3 cats. This thing. Top-of-the-line sewing equipment that Enhancement Talent has used to make Enhancement Talent clothing and gear. Let us take you to the top of the card.
I want all of those obscure 90s guys. Give me Facade. Give me Night Watch.
Full Killer 2.
Oh hell yeah. Oh, I love this killer.
I sort of want them to make the original, the first man, I'm totally blanking on his name now. Oh well, whatever. He was a he would look like a robot. I can't remember what his name is, but they redesigned him to look like a predator, and they only made the second version of him.
Oh.
Death's Head.
Death's Head, yeah. Death's
Yeah.
Head. They only made Death's Head 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Death's Head 2 sucks.
Yeah, Death's Head 2 looks like a predator. You want that blocky looking robot demon thing.
That is that was some of
Kershak.
Brian Hitch's earliest Marvel work.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say. I was like Pack Rat Studios. Fucking loved Death's Head. Oh, nice.
Oh, there you go.
I got this cast along the line. There's a better one out there now. I just haven't found a good body.
Just gonna have him eating a burrito. I was trying to find. I wanted him just to be holding like a beer or something, but
give me Annex. Give me freaking Warrant.
Give me friggin' Young Vulture.
Well, yeah, Young Vulture's a must. Young Vulture and Cardiac, I feel, are actually realistic ones. None of the rest of the stuff. They're not gonna do Polestar or Joystick.
True.
I buy them.
Speaking of killer, we need a Relic action figure from Mattel. No, we don't.
And Relic is TNA, so they wouldn't be able to do it. And it's killer spelled backwards.
What?
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't done 90s Vulture yet.
I gotta believe it's coming this next year, because that's definitely one of those that it's just like it's too much a slam dunk, you know? Like there's I have my wish list for Spider-Man animated series, and it's that dude's up there. I may or may not have already started on a non-transformed Smythe. Yeah, there's still a lot. But.
Yeah. Yeah, that Vulture would be a big one for me from that era. Who I think is realistic. I can't believe we haven't gotten Kane.
Yeah, Kane. I mean, isn't this year like Spider-Man year? That's why they're releasing a bunch of.
Well, that was 2 years ago.
Well, I thought this was
because it was Avengers last year. The year before that was the Spider-Man anniversary.
Oh, okay, all right.
There we go.
The rumor for this next year is going to be Wolverine.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
Vulture Chameleon 2-pack. Hell yeah.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny. Like, I guess
I honestly, if they wanted to stick with the one super character, one civilian pack,
dude, and Robbie Robertson, Felicia Hardy, like Flash Thompson.
Yeah,
Robbie and Flash would be the big ones for me.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I interrupted you, man.
What about Rick?
Rick?
Yeah.
Jones.
Rick Jones.
Well, I would specifically Spider-Man animated.
Yeah, he's not in it. Yeah, he doesn't appear.
No. I would take if they want to do animated Hulk with Rick Jones.
That would be cool. I saw someone I just saw has an animated Hulk sculpt, and I was like, ooh, cool. That's nice. Like it was just dead on. And now, of course, I'm not gonna be able to think of who the hell it was. But yeah, it was real nice. Oh man, I think I did the couple of projects that I was like, man, if I get through these, I'll be doing really good. And then I got through them, and I'm like, shit.
No, you don't know what to do.
Well, now I'm just trying to figure out what projects I have that aren't just working on digital stuff.
I've got to get cracking on the secret swap,
dude. I'm at the point with that one, like I have to. There's a lot of straight lines on the one that I'm doing.
Oh.
And so it's very much the thing of like I have to have it like right here and have my paintbrush to do the straight trim, and it's like, oh god, like, damn it. a Green Goblin Norman Osborn 2-pack, but we got that kind of.
Kind of did get that.
Robbie needs to come with Tombstone. That would actually be a cool 2-pack. Animated Morbius, Blade, Punisher, all of them on the list, man.
Yeah, there's also those.
I remember having the Spider Slayers for the 90s cartoon toy series. Would love a HasLab. Jesus, a HasLab version of the Tri-Spider Slayer would be insane.
They've had a hard enough time getting their last few funded.
Yeah, I mean, I always ask the question, like, what do they do next? I mean, they've already done like Galactus, and now they just did,
Giant Man.
So, what's the other big thing? I don't know.
That would sell.
Yeah, that would sell. I mean, here would people be against getting a whole line in a HasLab? Like, in other words, let's say it was a whole line of characters.
There are absolutely people who would be against whatever you give them.
Yeah. Like literally, it's like, let's say they did Secret Wars, right? And you literally got a whole gang of like all new sculpted Secret Wars members, like, but then again, they've already put all those figures out. Then it would be kind of
but if they were to do the like non-awful versions of the Wrecking Crew, I'd be there for that.
Yeah.
Those Wrecking Crew figures were not good when they came out and are worse now.
Yeah.
Fin Fang Foom.
Yeah, you are right. Fin Fang Foom, like a new Fin Fang Foom. Yeah.
A modular danger room, Man Spider and Maria Crawford. Mariah Crawford. That'd be dope.
Have they done Madam Web yet?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, you could see Madam Web with somebody, right?
I saw someone the other day take the old 5-inch figure and put it on the Funko Pop like throne.
Oh.
And it looked really freaking. That might have been Toy Shiz. I can't remember, but it was one of those things where I saw it and I'm like, wait, what chair is that? My chair sucks. Like,
yeah.
I've
got the old Toy Biz chair floating around here, but it doesn't have all the web, so I don't know if I want to.
Dude, those things are so infuriating. Just like constantly firing off. It's like, stop it.
Well, I'd just glue it in place.
Yeah.
Because but even then the chair is pretty small for a Legends.
Oh yeah, and that's where I was kind of going, oh man, would that work for a Legends figure, like the Funko Pop one? But I feel like it's stout, so it wouldn't scale up
but
well
if
enough.
you could use the web, then you just have to find the chair.
Ryan Thomas says, you need a chair, you say, Dave? I need to figure out how to make a Madam Web first. One step at a time, boss.
Yeah, that would be tricky too, because the head and then the funky dress. I mean, she doesn't need to do anything, but it's still
it's a very distinct look.
There's not off-the-shelf parts for any of that.
Yeah, I mean, you'd basically take a red piece of fabric and super glue it around a figure and then paint a spider on it.
I mean, if they had any like Morticia Addams figures, that would probably work, but I don't know. Because she had that same sort of dress where it's sort of like swooped down onto the ground.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a Motu character kind of?
Oh, here we go.
Shadow Weaver. Yeah.
So this is on Cults 3D. This dude has some amazing Spidey props. And scope that out.
Yeah, what is it? $100?
No, it's a 3D. It's a STL file for printing.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
But I thought it was pretty slick. This dude also has he has a that wasn't what I wanted to click on. No, thank you, Ruggable. Oh man, now I'm gonna have to find it. He has like the Neogenics Recombinator, and he has he has a bunch of like effects,
Goblin gliders,
like big Ghost Rider motorcycles based off of Danny Ketch's thing. Like there's it's like the spider drones, the Goblin glider.
Is that Customs Cannon?
No, this is Innovation Model.
Cool.
Yeah, I did grab this file, the Time Dilation Accelerator, because I'm a sucker for bullshit science. I'm like, it's weird because like the price kind of jumps around, but I was like, it's like $3. It was like worth it.
Hell yeah.
So pretty excited to, again, like I talked about on last night's stream, I am learning. I'm going to be learning 3D printing as well as 3D modeling. I'm working
Nice.
around in ZBrush, trying to learn and teach myself. And the ZBrush maestro himself, Alex, is going to give me a crash course again. So I'm very excited for that. So I'm going to learn and try.
Would
But-
you like to
Yeah.
learn ZBrush, Dave?
Yeah.
That's my impression.
I was going to say, I really hope Alex just fucking shows up in a full Bane mask. Just shaved head and everything. Just, I once was your friend. Just, no. Hey, Dave, could you share the link for that 3D model? Yeah.
you mess up. He's like, no, brother.
Jesus. JJ Bleep. There's an STL file for a full-size Sentinel I've had my eye on for so long. Damn, right on.
Ooh, cool.
Mr.
Okay.
Sentinel.
I was like, they did that.
He's like, it's not big enough. The Sentinel's not big enough.
Just holy shit, how big do you want it?
It needs
It's
to
a
be big enough
costume.
that it can lay in bed with me.
Oh,
Put me to sleep.
oh. That's a different kind of toy.
Gonna say,
We don't customize those here.
don't we though? Don't we? Where is this? What the butts? Yeah, but I can't afford the one they made. Oh, fair. I was like, I don't know, man. Be patient enough. It'll pop up in various groups because I keep seeing it pop up in.
I sold one for 400. No, it was less than that even to finally get rid of the damn thing.
Oh, I thought you got a little bit more than that.
It might have been 350. I can't remember now.
Was that the HasLab
Oh,
one, or was that the one from?
Yeah, it was the HasLab one because nobody was
Ooh.
buying. I was like, I don't want to cart this to any more damn swaps.
Hmm.
Hell, this thing's too big. It was at the point where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try one last time at like this low price, or I'm just gonna open it and be done and just have it in the collection. But I ordered 4 of them.
Oh, holy
That-
shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I don't have, I have the room for 4 of them, but I don't want to devote that much space to them. So I was good with 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're yeah, that was remarkable. I remember when you were just like, yeah, no, I'm like, I got a couple of them. Like, you could do that? Like, that's a thing.
You can.
I know,
You
but
could,
it blew
but-
my mind. Where the hell?
They definitely did.
Yeah, wackadoo. Oh, Ryan Thomas says still need to make you a master mold chair, Dave. No, I need the space. Mixie says, how many his tanks did you buy?
1.
That's-
Yeah, just one.
I think it's great, but I think I learned my lesson from the Sentinel.
Yeah.
And I got 1 Vamp and 1 Dragonfly. I can't army build vehicles in classified. I don't have the space.
They're not that 3-inch ones where you can literally have maybe 4 of them on a shelf, right?
And I still have that many freaking vintage Vamps and whatever else, that I'm trying to get rid of.
Yeah, I never really got like into. I only had like 1 vehicle as a kid. Like
As a kid, I never had, but I kept collecting as an adult, and then it's
Mhm.
like, oh, okay, I can be dumb.
Mixie says, how many trouble bubbles?
Now
Yeah.
I have 2 trouble bubbles, and I wouldn't mind a 3rd.
That's
Trouble bubbles are cool. You can army build those, right?
Yeah, and I've got a Python one on pre-order too.
Nice. Yeah, I don't have a lot of room for like too many vehicles and things, so I didn't get the trouble bubble guys. I'm sort of being really weirdly picky about which classifieds I pick up and which I don't. It It seems to be ones that I never owned when I was a kid.
Oh, that's
That's fair.
interesting.
So it's like I never had Destro, so I have Destro. Never really had Cobra Commander, so I got a Cobra Commander. You know,
Dude, the
Somebody they had it. I wasn't down there because I was doing Extra Life, but I'd seen some pictures of it online. Somebody 3D printed a classified size whale.
oh my god,
Oof.
Yeah.
No, sir.
that or the space shuttle. Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ. Talk about a glutton for space, I guess, or just Jesus.
Well, yeah.
Just trying to-
If you were gonna do the space shuttle, I would, you got to go all out and just like build that on a golf cart. Frame.
Yes. The other big one would be the not the snake pit. What is the Cobra base?
Aerodrome.
The Terradrome. Yeah.
Jeez, dude,
That would be massive. That'd take up your whole house.
that's
I
one of
know
those things.
people-
Again, yeah, Mitch brought imagine a 1/12 scale flag, and like there was
Right.
it was one of the streams not too long ago. Someone figured out like a 1/12 scale flag would be something like 18 feet long or something like that. Like it was massive, and I was
Well,
like,
the original flag was 7.5.
yeah,
And you'd be going at least. You're slightly over. You'd be doing double that minimum.
yeah. No, again, that's what I'm saying is it ended up being I think around 18 feet,
Yeah, I believe it.
which is pretty insane. Just remarkable. Sorry, I'm trying to find this friggin' STL file because I thought it'd be cool to like open it up to like turn it around, but it's not wanting to play with me.
Okay, so the problem with this.
Let's try this.
I would be surprised if NECA takes a shot at a Technodrome.
Ugh. That, I mean, yeah.
I mean, that would be. I don't know. I feel like that's a Super 7 one. I feel like they would do that.
So you get it 2 years after you paid for it, maybe.
Yes.
And it falls apart.
Ooh.
Sorry, dude. I saw so much random shit like come up on like the Thunder Tank and whatnot from that, and I was like, really? Why?
Yeah, I'm gonna be curious on the quality of their van. I had a pre-order for that I dropped.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did you still have it? Because I
No.
your Super 7s.
When I was cutting back all my pre-orders a bunch, that was definitely one of the ones that I was like, all right, I might lose my deposit on this one, but I do not want this now.
Dude, the more and more that I see it, the more and more curious I get about it. But it's that thing of like seeing the goofy prototype in person had me going, huh, I wonder. Like, and just staring at it was fascinating. But yeah. I have that Underground Arsenal one, and I like legitimately I've had so much fun just effing around with it that it's like, yeah, I'm good. Ryan Thomas says like accessories and turtle stuff. Oh, for real? Right on, Ryan. Yeah, I would love to see that shit. Super 7 Technodrome would take 4 years, cost $900, and still be undersized. Huh. Yeah, maybe. And I wonder why Brian Flynn didn't return my email. Whoops. I'm going to mute Matt for a second while the Dremel's going. Sorry, Matt. Okay. I'm at that weird point in the night where it's just like, ow, 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 ow. Like,
Yeah.
it's vibrating in my skull.
It hits those really sharp points. Like,
yeah. Oh, dude, that was me dremeling earlier today. I was just like, son of a, ow. Like, what the hell? I'm good with the $35 Playmates reissue. Yeah, dude, like someone the other day was making a stink about the reissue of the Turtle Van, and I'm just like, Why?
Why?
Like it's solid. It's a fun toy. Like if you want, you can put bigger figures in there. It's a really nice display piece. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
I mean, maybe it's like a situation like, oh, how come they don't make new figures? It's just all a bunch of repro stuff. But I don't know. Like that's always been Toy Biz, man. They always been like, they always dig into the old sculpts and re-put them out again.
Yeah, they go like crazy with that back catalog over there.
Yeah. I'm still surprised that they still have all that stuff, the molds and all that.
The comment section looks like that.
Oh no, the shelf is gone.
Oh well, I've been moving. There's shit everywhere in here right now. It's been like that.
That was where the turtle shelf was, right?
No, there yes, for a while. Then that moved. Well, the real turtle shelf is the friends we made along the way.
Ah.
Yeah.
And then there's that too now over there. That's all the Super 7 stuff.
You keep it separated.
Well, I was gonna try and integrate it into there, and it's just there's only so much space in there.
Yeah.
Also, it's been really, really frustrating because I have those two NECA dios in there, and I've noticed the platforms, like even though they have the braces, are
bowing,
sagging, and bowing, and I'm like, oh, damn it. I just wish Playmates would reissue the greatest TMNT vehicle, the pizza thrower, and the toilet taxi.
Well, no, they have to use the pizza thrower for more different lines.
Yeah, didn't they? Yeah, they put it out in another line.
They put it out in about 5.
Wait, what? Put out 5?
They use the pizza thrower.
Different lines.
Oh yeah, dude. I have one of the reuse of the pizza chucker for Chicken Run, like sealed in box.
Yeah,
they used it for Chicken Run. They used it for Earthworm Jim.
Mitch, why are you Mitch, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it, my friend.
They used it for Next Mutation.
Huh.
Well, they were going to reuse it for Earthworm Jim, and then
it
didn't come out.
Or it didn't come out. Okay.
It didn't. Yeah, it didn't release. So for a little bit, I was going to try and collect all of the pizza chuckers, like and the weird like re-releases. And I just they were too few and far between, and like some of them it wasn't enough meat on the bone to even make it like something fun. Like the Chicken Run one's just funny because it's Mrs. Tweedy's pie thrower.
Yes.
And it has Mr. Tweedy going behind it, and it's great. It's an Aardman figure, so I like that. I will run in the back and see if I can grab it. I don't remember if I brought that out to the garage for safekeeping, so I'll be right back.
No, how y'all doing? I got a Charles Bronson shirt on. Nothing wrong.
Yes. What movie is it from?
It's actually just a random photo of him.
Oh,
yes, I don't think it's from any specific movie. I think it's just they just took a really good photo of Charles Bronson and said, "Hey, let's put it on the shirt."
So we had last night we had watched The Burbs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Classic, right?
Yep.
But there's a bit, so it's got a Jerry Goldsmith score, but there's a bit where he plays part of Once Upon a Time in the West in the score. Oh, nice.
Oh God.
Weird.
And it's quite literally it's the pizza chucker. Like
yeah, I mean, if you got it, use it, right?
Yeah, man. I love this stuff. Also, the thing that got me about this, let's see if I can get it on camera. The Toys R Us sticker.
Oh, it's filled with lots of nostalgia, that one.
Oh yeah. This one's a little beat. So the funny thing was, so I got this from my buddy Toro, and he had it, and I was like, holy crap, that's a pizza chucker. And he cut me a hell of a deal. I was really, really excited. And then when I went to the Northland Toy Show here in the cities, I was walking past a booth, and this dude had like one that looked like it was shelf fresh. And I was like, man, that's awesome. How much is that thing? And he goes, $10. And I'm like,
Oh.
yeah, here. Like, I just freaked out. Ryan, yes, I did see Toys R Us is coming back to the MOA. Very curious to see what it actually ends up being.
What that actually ends up being.
Mixie says your mom's Charles Bronson. What? I missed something.
That's weird.
Apparently, Pizza Hut made a life-size pizza thrower for San Diego Comic-Con 2014. Really?
Oh yes.
I'm pretty sure I was there for that. I don't remember that. I just
like,
realized
where?
the chicken cold from that toy line is also from the TMNT. It is. It was all Playmates, so...
Yeah, they notoriously used everything.
I always thought it would be cool to get Rocky's flying machine, because that actually looked pretty unique, but there's the catapult. But, yeah. With real pie throwing action. Quality!
Well, I mean, the one thing about it is that all those Playmates toys, they're all pretty tough toys.
This one is not sealed.
Oh.
Oh, no, it is. Never mind. I got really excited for a second. I'm like, hot damn. Like, let's go. Mr. Tweety's probably just burning rubber inside. Oh, no. This side's openable. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, God. Yeah. It is all zip tied and bagged in there though. That's really neat. I want to take it out because I want to see Mr. Tweety.
You're not supposed to open the book.
Ooh, I could take out the Lucy's though. Like
now you have the directions.
The instructions. Fortnite says, debating on more Mousers. Already got 2-packs. 2-packs when they'd been on sale previously and had a crap ton of basically all the others too. I think I could say that 10 Super 7 Mousers is probably enough.
That's a good amount of Mousers.
You definitely could say that.
I would say.
Who's blowing up? Oh, it's Corey. Oh no. Oh, never mind. Okay. I thought this said that it did come with batteries, and I'm like, uh-oh. Considering this came out in,
I would say as far as this Bronson shirt, I would say it was probably. I'll guess he's probably had it after the Martini lunch.
This came out in 2000.
Wow.
This toy is 23 years old, and I'm gonna look at it. I'm not gonna remove it from everything.
I remember on Turtles when they were making our figures, and I was like happy that they actually had new molds and things that they were using. They weren't reusing old figures again.
There's Mr. Tweety.
Oh, he's in it.
Man, that's like truly the best part. Oh, he's sticky.
That
is truly the best. Oh my God. There they are. There's the chicken pot pies. Oh. Well done, Playmates. Someday I will free this beast. But I did make a promise to my good friend Rob Page about bequeathing this to him because I scored that crazy deal on the other one. He also is an avid fellow TMNT collector. Mixie says that came out since before Dave had a beard. No, well, yeah. I wouldn't have had a beard in 2000. I would have been shaggy. But, yeah, I don't. How many Mousers do I have up there? 1, 2.
Oh, the Mousers.
Well, so I got a pack. And then I returned the pack. Then I was bequeathed the pack. Then I bought a pack when they were like, I think it was like 40% off.
Oh wow!
And then I just scored a pack from. Okay, so I have 15 Mousers.
Oh, damn.
Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, how do I have 11? Oh, one came with Baxter.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, never mind. I have 11. That was throwing me. They are not my favorite build of mousers by far, but when you have a lot of them, it is kind of neat looking. Because same with any version of the mousers, really. But
Corey, you are a beast. What is that? 20 heads that you got there?
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm gonna do my best to finish them all tonight. Which means I won't get a whole lot of sleep. We'll see. I'm actually not far from being finished. I still have to do the eyes. I'm doing this blue wash over the white, and then once that's out of the way, it's just a matter of sealing them up and then putting gloss on them. And I have those rogue heads that I keep grabbing and doing while I'm waiting on stuff to dry.
Mixie, I have a lot of 2012 mousers. That was a choice back in the day. The funny thing is and then like whenever I find them at shows, I pick them up. I literally
They're great.
They're fucking phenomenal. Like boom, right there. What do I have in my pile to open? A sealed 2012 pack of mousers. And I got 2 more in the back too. Like
yeah, I've got I still have the 2012 mousers that I bought back when. I think I got a couple packs, but those are still, I mean,
dude, those ones I was picking up, like, I just love the design. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I can see 33 on the display.
Good Lord.
So, well, they came in what, 8 packs?
Still.
Yeah, they came in 7. Oh shit. Wait, is that right? That doesn't seem right. Well, again, there was at least a bag of those that I got from, I think it was Kane County Toy Show. Like it was literally bag o' mousers, or it was just
I
like,
remember that.
Would you like a pouch? And I'm like, yes, I would. But,
I think I remember when you got those. You were showing them to us on the stream.
Yeah. Mixie says I still have some 2003 mousers mixed in with my Super 7 TMNT. Those were great, but like they were hard to get. Because I think one came with April, and then, or 2 came with April, maybe. I don't know. That was one of those.
I don't remember those.
I think. No, let's see. Because there was the giant mouse, quote unquote giant mouser, that didn't really look like a mouser. But Neil, I'm with you. That Motu Slash does look great. I think a lot of those look great.
Yeah, they're super fun.
Yeah, April came with 1. Jeez Louise. Oh, nope, she came with 2. Why is it? Now I need to find out. April came with 2, and I think Casey came with 1? Okay. Well, we can find out really quickly. April came with 2. Casey came with... Oh, Casey did not come with 1. Casey came with a shit ton of accessories, though. Holy crap. Wow. I do not remember that many accessories with that figure, but all right. Did Hun come with 1? Nope. I don't know. What about the mousers from the TMNT 2003? Yeah, that's what we're talking about right now, Forgivens. We're trying to figure out who came with them, but April came with 2.
Okay.
And I don't see, at least not in the first 3 series.
Wow. Yeah, that's
That was one of those lines that was awesome because they pumped out characters. But yeah, I'm not seeing him. Splinter didn't come with one. I just looked at that. Foot Tech Ninja, Fighting Gear TMNT. Dude, the Nanotech monster was a great figure. Did you ever... Oh, Emilio, you're muted.
I said, yeah, he was a lot to work on that character too, because he had a lot of different parts and stuff.
That one holds up as like I know he's probably not a lot of people's favorite design, but like that was just a damn fun toy. Like
yeah, where he had the different faces. Yep, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was one of my I think his first appearance was like one of the ones that I officially did work on because I started off as an intern.
I feel like he only appeared in 2 episodes.
Yeah, I think maybe the season 2 episode. I think that was the first when I first worked on it.
Right on. Armorized Shredder, Foot Elite Guard, Foot Gunner.
I'm interested to see what Super Seven's going to do with the 2003 figures.
Dude, I really want to be excited, but it was that weird thing of realizing
it's them.
Well, no, realizing like
I mean,
getting Genghis and Space Cadet Raph and realizing that I ordered those over a year ago. And I was like, oh damn, like okay, so we have 3 waves that are still on pre-order. And so it's like, okay, so 2025 we might see 03 Turtles.
Oh,
maybe. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how they're getting, clearance and stuff too.
Dude, yeah.
I gotta feel like, retailers are feeling burned.
Dude, that sale on BBTS was one of those like, well, damn. Like, all right. So Fortnite says, yeah, just popped the other Super 7 Mousers out of the package. I picked up 2 and they were under 30 a pop, so 6 a pop or so for these guys. Definitely glad I didn't get all these at full price. Yeah. Like I said, I ended up returning the one that I got.
Yeah. I was looking one of the ones those Super 7 figures I was looking at was the Samurai Leo, because I really like the original figure, but I'm like, you know what, I do still own the original figure, so I guess I'll leave it alone.
I will say, after I repaired mine, it looks really badass. Like I have him fighting Slash on the rooftop, and he's holding all of his accessories on his person, which is kind of neat.
It is fun when figures can do that.
What? Yeah. Well, and especially for a figure like that, where it's like he's holding 2 katana, he has his wakizashi, he has his banner, his shield, his claws are like tacked onto the back of his belt. Like, I don't know. It's one of those things, that figure is loosey goosey and like was such a pain when I opened him. I broke his neck, I broke a foot off, and something else. And it was like, thankfully, I knew how to fucking fix it. But
and now that doesn't sell me on it even more now.
Again, like it's the crazy thing is, I have people who got it, and it was fine. They didn't have any issues, and I'm like, well, okay. And to Super 7's credit, like when I got that one, it had been so long since it came out. Like they were just like, we don't have any in stock, which I feel bad saying. I can't believe that. Winter Star, that was my Sewer Samurai Leo from Super 7. But like when I had issues with the glow-in-the-dark foot soldier, I emailed them, and the next day they're like, hey, we got one coming to you. Like, so I mean, they do, they did a great job with that. So Mixie says, I really like the one that came with Baxter, so the $20 sale plus needing Krang still pushed me over the edge. Oh, nice. Neil Robinson, has anyone gotten Alex's Godzilla? Tony did, and it was beautiful. It is an absolutely chunky beast of a figure. And Mitch says, when your Sewer Samurai
Can it
Leo...
articulate?
What?
Can that figure articulate? Because the way they engineered the joints on it, it seemed like everything was just form-fitted.
Godzilla?
Yeah. Like the joints kind of function as a swivel.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to do like breakdancing, but I don't know. I thought he was pretty articulated for a Godzilla.
Yeah.
Speaking of Godzilla, have you seen the Zero one?
So,
yeah, dude. Whee. I like it.
They already showed a figure for it already. I think you probably already went over it.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, maybe. Which says, when your Sewer Samurai Leo broke, part of me died a little inside. I was going to get it since that Leo's my sewer surfing Nike. Sorry, bud. Says, yeah, the Super 7 Godzilla is a solid fig. Plenty of arm movement, legs as well as you'd think. But I'm not regretting that fig at all. I stand by, like, Godzilla figures, I mean, I want him to be able to look like he's walking and maybe do the tail slide.
Like, he can swim.
You have him doing this.
Goji can swim underwater, so he needs to be able to look up. You know, there's a lot that he does. I mean, those guys in the suits, they were able to get quite a bit out of Godzilla.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is there's a lot of that though.
For wearing concrete,
yeah.
That's still one of the wildest things.
That and there has to be, like, each Goji has a stance. And the suit actors all had like a certain stance. So
I'll see if I can put. There's an awesome picture. I think it was 5 of the suit actors walking in their stance.
Yeah, together. I love it.
Yeah. It's so wild to me that original suit was mostly made out of concrete.
Yeah. Wow. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
A testament to that actor, man.
Yeah, for real.
I actually got to meet him 2018.
Oh wow!
He seemed like a nice old man. And he signed a. It's something really cool about getting a signature not in English but in Japanese.
There they are.
Yeah, him in the center. Yeah. I actually met. They actually had 2 suit actors there, or was it 3? It might have been all 3.
Yeah.
Oh, Fortnite says, the Super 7 Godzilla is a solid fig, plenty of arm movement, legs, as well as you'd think. It's not on par with Monster Arts figures, but it's solid. But there's an amazing Safubi figure, and it's I think it's the first actor, and it's just him in the lower half of the suit.
Yeah.
I love it.
It makes me so happy.
That's the photo I have of him where he's like, it's like a set photo, and he's got the bottom half of Godzilla, and he's wearing his little bandana. Yeah,
that is why even though I don't do this scale anymore and don't really, it's not a great figure, but that's why I still have this one.
Oh yeah,
because it's the Microman one.
I was gonna say it
has cool.
So there's a Microman.
It has a Microman. Cool.
In there. Yeah.
How's the body for that Goji held up over time?
It's actually not in bad shape. I mean, I haven't been posing it around a ton, but it's not rotting or anything that I can
see. Okay.
Dude,
I was always tempted to buy those.
Yeah, you don't get a ton of movement out of it, and I had it stored in a box with some packing peanuts, so there's some weird shiny spots.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Tony got to kind of clean off, but
Tony found most. So it was that, but the Microman was like missing a bunch of shit on the inside of it. But he found one of those at Kane County, and he was like, "Hey, what do you want for it?" And the guy had no idea what it was. So he walked away with a hella good deal. Also, this is the Safubi I was talking about.
Yeah. That thing is so good.
I can't remember what they did for because there was a few different monsters in the line, if I remember right, in the Microman.
Yeah, there's a Gamera. There's I feel like there's a Jet Jaguar.
Yeah.
There is
That sounds right.
they actually have, what was it? They have a new Jaguar coming too.
Yeah, that's in the Monster.
the
Monster Arts,
Arts line. Yeah.
I remember hearing that there was some sort of rights issues with the character, and that's the reason why it hasn't shown up, and that's why it's weird in that one anime where they have his head on another robot or something.
It was created by like
Wasn't
a
it?
kid.
It was made by a little kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like one of those
A challenge.
design a character sort of deal. Oh, like Fearless Photog in Motu.
Yeah, the boom here.
I can't decide if I care enough to keep messing around. Oh yeah, there you go. Keep messing around. Damn Scabbard. It's such a piece of shit.
Oh damn! Oh, hold on.
What is that? What do you got?
It's Conan.
Oh, you're Conan. Yeah.
Yeah, I've just been trying to get all his stuff to fit all right. And I'm just not happy with how this is sitting, and I can't make it work with his cape. But I didn't like his cape a bunch, so I don't know.
So you're using like a Namor body on that one, right?
Yep, it's a Namor body, and then all the old Toy Biz
stuff
parts, and then the head is
it's Megalon.
Sentry. Sentry. But I've got I think Corey, did you have a Conan head?
I have a Bisley Conan head that's coming.
Okay, I know I saw it, and I might have to go with that. I've seen some Conan heads out there that I like better than what I bashed together. So.
Whoa.
Yeah, need something a little more artist specific.
I know a collector.
Not even that, I guess. More just like this one looks like Sentry with a Conan wig.
Yeah.
I know Collector Express did one too, and he did some. I think he used Hercules to do it.
Yeah, I've seen the Hercules ones. I didn't mind that. I didn't have a Hercules body.
Yeah.
I had the Namor, and this I guess feels more like Wrightson and Buscema and whatever.
Yeah.
Than
Barry Windsor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Than the really like jacked Hercules body.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd it go?
Like, yeah, if I was going to do like a Diodato Conan, you'd go with the Hercules body, but I don't need a Diodato Conan.
Beef.
Well, they have from that run that came from the
right.
What is?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the Toyota's parts hold up decently, but that head was not. It was just too damn small. So
yeah. I saw someone use it was a hairpiece on the Mattel Multiverse. I want to say Kingdom Come Superman head that was kind of block jawed for a Conan, and I was like, it worked surprisingly well.
I could see that come out all right. Yeah.
Yeah. It was definitely one of those where it's just like, what head? Like you're staring at it, going like, what head is that? Like, what the hell is that?
Which is what I mean. If I can manage that, that's what I prefer. I want something that's not, that looks like the character and isn't immediately recognizable as something else.
Holy shit, Matt! You might hold on,
because there's been a ton of.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, that's.
I think that's the Kingdom Come one, isn't it?
Is it the multiverse one? It looks like it.
I think so.
Yeah. I don't know if it's Kingdom Come or not because he doesn't have the white temples. But
he has the like weird minimal dry brush.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see. Oh god, this has the stupid tiny.
Yeah, that's super small.
You'd have to Dremel that one out.
What? That was part of the reason I went with the Sentry head too, because the skin tone already matched.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What body? That's the Namor body, right?
Namor, yeah. I'd like to find some different boots for him because these obviously show their age.
Was Namor a Bucky cap?
No, he's the
on fire.
No, he
had his own
body.
He had his own body.
It's the body that I don't know about the torso, but it shares parts with Kraven, Grim Reaper,
really?
Captain America.
It was the Grim Reaper body. Hold on. Yeah, I have Kraven up here. I have him shooting Chameleon in the dick. I didn't realize he had fallen over and his shotgun is literally jamming into Chameleon's dick.
Like Craven uses the same Namor body.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can I take off this vest?
Yeah, the vest should come off.
Yeah, it's just thick.
It's thick, yeah.
I'm Craven. I wonder if they're gonna make a new one for the, based off of the new game.
Dude, I hope so. That design fucking rules.
Oh, not the movie?
That,
the movie.
Didn't the movie get
the movie got
delayed? The Mysterio design from the game.
I like that. That design was very ultimate looking to me.
Yeah, I know it had some. I know it's divisive, but I like the look of it a lot. But then again, I would, if they wanted to give us 90s smokehead, I spent 3 hours putting on straps today, Mysterio. I would be all about that.
Okay, let me see if I have a bit that I can Dremel this stupid head out with. Man, I don't even. Where the hell where'd my bits go? There they are.
This man can't find his bits.
Oh shit! You only got a couple minutes left, anyways. That's okay. Speed run.
I'm not done yet.
I'm looking up 90s Mysterio just to remind myself of his ridiculousness.
Oh, did I just fry this?
I mean, to be honest, since they're doing that Spider-Man line, I'm sure they're going to probably update the Mysterio.
Okay.
I'm sure they're going to update that Mysterio, unless they're just going to put out the other one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I wouldn't mind another crack at Mysterio, but I'd be surprised if they. I don't know. Like to do his comic look. I don't know what you do differently now.
Yeah. I mean, they did. I mean, granted, the last two ones weren't bad. I kind of dug the goofy heads that they put inside of them.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind if they did like an animated style one with less detail and who's like super beefy.
Yeah,
but I also don't feel like I need it.
Yeah. To be honest, that's one of the figures that I'm gonna get rid of. Him and Kingpin. I kind of, when they came out, I was like, yeah, and then I was like, I don't need them. I'm good. Did you guys notice that the Scarlet Spider and the Last Stand Spider-Man are both from the Spider-Man game?
Are they labeled as such?
They're not, but I know those designs so well enough that I know that they're not the ones from they're not the actual comic ones. Last Stand Spider-Man. Oh, look at that!
It's still sitting high, but
that's actually kind of cool.
Back to my tab here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that actually it's got kind
Holy
of right
shit.
there on that body. It's got kind of a Doc Savage vibe.
The skin tone really matches up.
That's a good match right there.
Shit. Well, damn it. I like this Craven.
Now he's got to make one.
Oh, use that head, man. That head actually might not be a bad freak out Craven. You sculpt a mustache on that?
Yeah,
that's true.
Because that's been my big problem with all the Cravens that we've got is they're all like there was the first one which that head sculpt seems soft to me, the first one that Hasbro did.
Yep.
And then all the ones since have been full on Mike Zeck.
So I ended up doing it was a Punisher with the stupid little
oh yeah, yep,
swoopy hair down, and then I just I sculpted and painted on his beard. And that worked out pretty damn well, actually.
You mean that one? This Punisher?
Yeah. Mine didn't have a 5 o'clock shadow, but...
Yeah, because there was a couple different releases of that one with varying degrees of facial hair.
Yeah, that was the one that came with the one with the rocket launcher. I don't know. He was a pretty
Yeah, because there was the retro carded one that just had the rocket launcher.
Yeah, this one had a bunch of stuff in it, as I remember.
That might have been the Walgreens, the first one.
Maybe.
I'm still trying to find if anybody has it. I think it was the Walgreens exclusive, the all white one, like with the white boots and the white gloves and everything.
Yeah, that's.
Like,
I think I have that one.
I was never able to find that one specifically. I found the one with
retro
the
card. The retro card one had white gloves and boots, right?
Yeah, but it had the red bandana.
Yeah, this one has a white bandana.
Yep. And I think the retro card one, the Walgreens one has the shoulder harness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
he
retro
does.
card one doesn't.
This looks so weird. It's young Craven.
I'm Craven.
You can call me Crevo. I love coffee. It's nice. I'm going to go mutilate my brother so he can turn into anyone later. It's good. Yeah.
So did I see you messing with this earlier, E-Man, or was that you, Dave?
Yep, that was me.
E-Man.
Yep, that was me.
Yeah.
I'll dig it. I mean, I slept on the first version.
I have got the first version too, and I wasn't going to get this one because they're very similar, but that won me over.
That's the only difference. The reds are exactly the same.
I was like, all right, full on Peter Palmer.
Dude, it's so good.
I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. Why not? One other thing I noticed about Lord Deathman, he's the Riddler.
It's the same body.
It's the same body.
Straight up.
Because he's got the same penny loafers that the Riddler has. So yeah, they just reused the Riddler body and stuck a skull head on it.
Huh.
Same gloves and everything.
So silly.
Hey,
I mean, that's kind of what I love, though.
It doesn't not work, but
it works. You know, like he wasn't a 66 character, but I mean, he was kind of from that time era, though.
Well, and he was in the 66 comic.
Yeah, like he was in he's back in 66 and the Japanese comic.
Yep.
Hold on. I have to send myself an image so that I can edit on a mustache because I have to see what this looks like. This is how we'll close off the stream. Oh, man.
Digital customization.
Hey,
I did. So
there's a lot of people
I've done this with certain heads before where I'm just like, will this work? Like, saves me a little bit of time. Because then it's like, I've had.
Well, yeah, you can say, oh, no, I don't like that. Or, yes, I do. And it's worth me physically.
Let's see. Black. Oh, my God.
They never made a Craven that didn't look like a maniac?
Not
really. The first one was kind of lackadaisical, but.
Yeah, the first one had the goatee and the longer mustache and stuff. And, like the shaggier hair was more kind of a modern Craven, and it was a soft sculpt.
Oh,
that was the one that had like the skull knee pads.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And then all the like traditional Cravens since. I was hoping they'd do a new head for the animated one.
But
that was rough. I don't know. Do I just do the mustache or do I do like the foo? Or I'm trying to think.
Well, let's see here.
I always think of him as like just having a big bushy mustache, like a Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, or you know, what's his face?
Well, and he does have he's either got a goatee or no, he's got the big chin cleft. Yeah, I would say like a Freddie Mercury, like Ditko Craven.
Yeah.
Like a Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck or a Bennett.
Yeah, Reynolds. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Let's see here.
It feels like Superman in disguise. Who is it?
Well, and the sideburns too. Let me here. I'll send you the picture, Dave, in the private chat.
It's still cool though.
I
always thought he had a handlebar mustache, but
give it some sunglasses and it's kind of a Matches Malone sort of vibe.
Okay, I see. What if I do this?
Yeah, I guess the hair is a little more later Craven. Like early Craven just had that like really slick back.
Oh, what the hell? Why is this not letting me draw?
Are you in the wrong mode? Oh, there you go.
I like the other figures sort of peeking out behind him, like,
Yeah.
oh, hey, look at us.
And yeah, I think if you take the mustache down onto the cheeks a little bit.
Welcome to the art stream.
People been asking for it.
It's a difficult one to do. I've done quite a bit of art streams. It's just hard to get the time in and how long you should do it.
There we go. Darken that sucker up a little bit. I feel like it's too neutral of a
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, I feel like the anger makes it work.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, that feels more Craven-y.
Yeah, it's not bad, but yeah, you're right. It's not quite.
He's not crazy enough.
I feel this is Craven's like chill brother who runs who's a barista.
Yeah.
My name is Craven.
This is Craven's last haircut.
My name is Derek, the barista.
Derek Cravenoff.
Yes. Gnomsky says, "Is that a Death Wish shirt? Who's got a Death Wish shirt?" Oh,
Branson.
It's a Charles Bronson shirt. It's actually from we had a maybe last year we had a Charles Bronson movie marathon.
Yes.
At the Mahoning Drive-In over here in Pennsylvania.
Hell yes.
I know the Mahoning.
Yeah, it's a cool
I've
place.
never been, but I'm a big fan of the VCR Party Found Footage Fest guys, and I know they've done some shows.
Oh yeah, they always do that show, and they have we had during the pandemic we had Joe Bob Briggs, and he did a special over there.
Yeah,
Cool.
this is what happened to my Tiger Force Recondo. I made him into a hipster.
Oh, it's that mustache.
Yeah,
Wait, are you thinking of using Recondo as the?
I was gonna see what it looked like because someone said it in the chat, but I think it's too small.
I don't know. He feels like more like Kurt Russell from Wyatt Earp.
Yeah,
yeah. And I don't
just-
think you're wrong about the size, Dave. I think it would be too small. Now you've got me wondering about.
Bro. On that lovely note, that's shit. He gone. Oh yeah,
Dude, he's getting something. He's getting something.
Is that the same shirt you've been wearing for a week, Dave? No, I legit put this thing on when I come down here because it's cold in the basement. So it's my hoodie that hangs behind the door in the studio.
All that means that all of your footage will match. So if you edit them together, no one would be the wiser.
I was gonna say, except like my hair goes slightly more and more like DBZ, like as the week goes on, like it's just
It's powering up. Well, as
look
you
at that
get,
wave. Look at that weird curl that's going on. That's nice.
as you get closer and closer to the 24-hour stream, your hair gets like gets. You remember the Game Pro rating system where it just had like
Yes.
Yes, I do.
All right. So that
Oh.
that does not work for me.
Oh yeah, it's
That's like Craven fresh from the dinner party, like going out.
it's because he's got helmet hair. That's why.
But maybe if you sculpted the hair, I don't know. That seems a little big. But if it was a little smaller and you sculpted hair on it, that probably would work.
Is that Mindbender?
Gung Ho.
Gung Ho.
Oh, that's not bad. I like
Retro
the bent
Gung Ho.
eyes.
Yeah, he's got the determined kind of look.
Yeah, I would say Gung Ho could work for it.
But
I went through a bunch of random heads and shit to like try and find it, and then for the animated one, like I said, I used the Punisher with the little like squiggle hair.
yeah, I just don't want to sculpt the hair, you know.
Yeah, Toy sure says, "Oh, magazines, good times." All right, so I'm gonna toss it around the. There it is. Oh, I have mine right here. The pooping fun Craven with eyeshadow on mine. Look at that.
Yeah, mine has it too. He's
so glamorous.
Well, that's the I haven't slept in 3 days, and I'm
His
eating
eyes are all
spiders.
bloodshot. I'd kill you, Spider-Man.
Freddie Mercury Craven. Yeah. Craven is played by Officer Dangle from Reno 911.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to throw it around the horn real quick so folks can plug what's coming up. We'll start down with Emilio. Emilio, what do you got coming up? Where are you going to be? Where can people find you?
Well, you can find me down here, at eManland on Twitter and Instagram. I also do a show called Throwdown Show, which is on there. Thank you, Mr. Mitch. Every week, so every Thursday and Saturday, Sunday, we do our question show. So all that, we talk about games and all kinds of other fun stuff. We may have a giveaway this year with a game, but we'll see. But the big one is I will be on the 24-hour stream, probably at the crack of nowhere, probably in the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock range. We'll see.
Hell yeah. You can come on with Trevor Zammit. It'll be great. Mr. Corey.
Oh, man, I'm not done working yet.
Work harder.
Yeah, right. Okay, so...
I put your link up.
Oh, look, I got all the links. They're right there. Yeah. I am painting all of these Odious heads, and this is only like a third of the batch. I'll be doing even more for Wade, and they'll probably be going up for pre-order for sale next week. I didn't tell Wade I was doing this many this soon, so he's going to be very happy. He was under the impression that we'd do like maybe 10 to 15 a week. I'm going to do like 30 a week. And because I don't like sitting on projects for very long. Other than that, I have more of the Marvel Select Rogue heads that'll be going up soon. And then I also have... Oh, I've got one right here. I'll be doing the Select Psylocke shrinks.
Hell yeah.
And I'm pretty happy with how these turned out. I'm excited. It'll be a two-head set. So it's the neutral and then the angry head. And they're definitely an upgrade over this, I mean, if you own the figure, but yeah, this to me, this is very like Jim Lee.
Definitely.
And I dig it. Let's see. Do I got anything else? I'm not even sure. I'm going to be on the stream, so I'll be around. I don't know exactly what time yet because, kind of like with Emilio, I'm here for Dave whenever he needs me. So
yep.
Corey does what he wants.
No.
I know.
All you got to do is holler. I'll be there.
I'm just going to be screaming into the void by that point. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Matt.
Hey. Mitch already threw the link in the chat. That's my Instagram that I haven't done anything with in months. You can find me usually over on Old United for some of their streams. Prep school on Sundays mostly. I was all over, though not as much as maybe in the past, for Extra Life this past weekend. So check out those streams. I believe they're still all up. Donate if you're so inclined, either to them or to Dave. It'd be great. I'll be on the 24-hour stream at a few points, presumably. So haven't quite pinned all that down yet, but I'll be around. So
hell yeah. And also big shout out to Known World United too, because they did a kick-ass job, which was great. So yeah, all the love for that crew for sure. They killed it. You can find me right here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday is Let's Talk Toys. Tuesday is this Choppin Shop. Tomorrow night, Grippin' and Rippin', the return of Cincy. As long as he actually shows up. Cool. Fingers crossed, people. He's got a busy life, so no worries. And then I'm taking a few days off until I go absolutely insane, starting on Saturday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, when the bad idea for a good cause starts again. I did, in fact, get today my stupid Amazon order of The Last Stab did not come. It was supposed to be here today.
Oh,
I
no.
thought it would be here, so I was very excited. I was going to show that off on the stream. So I went to Target, and they have the Hot Ones gift set. So now I have the new Last Stab Pepper X bullshit.
Yes.
That's going to be more expensive because I don't want to die. Yeah, there's 3 new hot sauces thrown into the mix for it. And yeah, hey Dave, when are you going to have the nug? What nug? You donated for funsies. Well, okay, I'll play catch up then on maybe tomorrow with catch up because is Spunkin sticking with 24 hours this year? Yes. Yeah, because I actually didn't have anybody that was like, oh, I can only come on these hours. So I was like, okay, let's go. So yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be nuts. I'm very excited. There's plus you have another $50 donation. I do. Uh-oh. Hold on. Boop. Who donated $50? Holy shit. Fortnite Wednesday early nugget because I'll be asleep at some point during the stream. Oh shit. That's when I get you say, all right, thank you, Fortnite. I appreciate you, bud. Oh, balls. Okay. As always, folks, thank you so much for being a part of the conversation. Much love to the COJ. Much love for Minnesota. Massive thank you to Matt, Corey, Emilio. Thank you guys for hanging out and just being awesome as always. This was really fucking fun. And yeah, I'm going to hit it to the really short intro. Thank you, COJ. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Night.
Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe. It's gonna say that scrolling across, but it's gonna be really short. So do it. I told you it was really short.